Okay, welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be looking at some new UFO videos. So this is from the AARO website. So this is the actual US military government website that actually tracks and reports all of this stuff. All right, let's get into these. This is the red balloon. What the? Never seen this one before. Remember, this is from the military website. I think they claim that it's just a foil red balloon. It's kind of weird because I was looking up to see how fast just a regular balloon would actually travel, even if it's filled with helium. And they're not very fast. It says on average, though, between 3 and 15 miles per hour. Yet some of these are clocked, I think some of them are clocked, supposedly clocked at 345 miles per hour. So that doesn't make a whole lot of sense that they're balloons. I guess on a windy day. There it is there. Why would it do that? That's a weird thing for it to do. And then almost like reform. A balloon wouldn't do that, right? This one was recorded in the Middle East as well. So we can see here. Yeah, there it is there. So this appears to be more of a balloon speed. That other one was just flying. So they don't really have much information on this one. There's no sound, you can't really see very much of this one, but that's it right there. But this one seems to be traveling more of a speed of a balloon. So this one was actually the one that I believe Elizondo was actually pushing as some form of extraterrestrial or some manned craft. But this one here, AARO actually came out and said that this is just a clump of balloons. They are like with almost 100% certainty that it was just a cluster of balloons and that it was nothing else. So the fact that, again, I don't want to misquote him. I'm not 100% sure that he did or not, but anybody that was saying that this was some sort of alien man craft or something like that, I think even a video put up the other day that I was talking about this one, but then actually reading about it on their website. Now, again, it's the government. Can they put up on their website a lie? Well, of course they can. Based on the information that we have and the fact that they're saying that it is determined that it was a cluster of balloons.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Again, think what you guys want. I'm not really sure. That red one, though, that one's really weird. That red balloon was really strange. I mean, and in reality, the perfect way to cover up stuff like this is to put more information out there. The more information that you put out there, the less people seem to pay attention to it. So yeah, I mean, it does, when I look at it here, I mean, I've seen other videos and stuff like that of it online, and it definitely looks much, much different. You're not getting the whole context. You never are. You're always getting the part where it passes over the base here. And I think this is where it actually looks like it's a cluster of balloons to me. Like you can kind of see, I'm pointing with my finger. You can kind of see it looks like a bunch of clusters. But I always said before, if this is passing over a military base, why are they not shooting it down? I mean, it's a little weird because some parts of it seem to be transparent that shouldn't be, right? So if you look here, I mean, it could be 2 clusters of balloons. Again, yes, could they be lying to us? Well, of course they can. But they can also put this stuff out just to show us and, let us try to figure it out for ourselves. Yeah, so we've seen this footage before, but they have actually debunked it on their site. In 17-minute, AARO assesses that the object was a cluster of partially and fully inflated balloons. The object's appearance is consistent with other recorded observations featuring balloon clusters. AARO deployed full motion video analysis and pixel examination techniques to inform this assessment. It did not demonstrate any anomalous performance characteristics and used geolocational data from the aerostat to assess the object's speed and direction of travel. This one is strange to me. This looks like me when I had Taco Bell last night. Let's see where it's at. Oh yeah, that's definitely after Taco Bell. Mount Etna, if you didn't know. This mountain is about 12,000 feet high. And this balloon is what they call it, is flying by at a tremendous speed. Now take a look and tell me what you guys think. So that to me looks like a bird. There's some pixelation and some reflective quality to it. So to me, it looks like a bird flapping its wings. And they said it's not a bird. They said it was a balloon. Now, see, if you look here, it doesn't look... Yeah, see right... Let's go back. Right here. Right there. Right there. That to me looks like a wing. So I'm not sure. They said it was a balloon. That's the official story. They said it was a balloon.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
It looks like it's flapping again. So, yeah, right there, right there, right there, right there. Stop it right there. Stop it right there. To me, it looks like a bird right there. It seems to be flapping. Now, they also claim that it was because of distortion of the camera and stuff like that. The low quality of the video. Again, we come back to the low quality of the video camera. This is the government. Again, we got to shoot. Even the government's cameras are potato cameras. It's weird. I think it's more strange that they're saying it's a balloon when to me it clearly looks like it's a bird. But a helium balloon would also explode. Like the pressure caused by the warming up would cause the helium to expand, which would cause the balloon to pop. So it flew right next to the volcano. And you can imagine that right next to the volcano, it's going to be pretty hot, especially where it's spewing out hot Taco Bell. Now, if I go over to this, it says the object's altitude was reported at 500 feet. The assessed value was 15,000 feet. Now, helium balloon tends to not travel that high. It was reported at 345 miles per hour. The assessed was actually 24 miles per hour. It was round. They said it was spherical. I don't know what the difference is. So the confidence report: moderate confidence the object was a balloon. A high confidence that the object did not demonstrate anomalous performance characteristics. Now, a moderate confidence means we're kind of sure. We're pretty sure, but not, we're not highly confident like they are that it didn't demonstrate any anomalous performance. For this video here was 3 lights flying close together. what the assessment was that these were commercial airplanes. Now there's another one coming in at the bottom there. Is that the one that they were talking about? Now, I think it potentially said that there was 3 separate planes. That, again, that's kind of strange to me. That there would be 3 separate ones here. I guess maybe if they're all landing at the same time. It's weird, though. Super weird. Do they move out of alignment with each other? They do. Okay. So here, yeah, wait a minute now. 1, 2, 3. Wait, there was one back here. Wait. They do seem to... Nope. There's 4 of them. Wait. What? Doesn't it say 3? I count 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, there's 4 of them. There's one in the front here. And these 3 seem to form a triangle in the back. So they actually say these ones here, these are the Western US ones. Analysis of the full motion video combined with commercial flight data in the region led AARO to assess that the objects were 3 separate commercial aircraft flying at a great distance from the infrared sensor. The radar tracks were commercial aircraft aligned with the objects, which were only seen as small dots due to their significant distance from the sensor. Now, 3 separate commercial, I don't know about you, but I saw 4 lights there.
Tell me how many lights you see.
There are 4 lights!
All right. I want to take a look at the resolution. So the essentials, this was in 2021. This was between 20 and 40,000 feet, oblong dots and lights. The reporter was military. It was an infrared sensor. Equidistant lights that flew at a relatively constant pace. Case status resolved. The lights were aircraft up to 300 nautical miles away from the sensor. This is from 2022. Right there. This is a sphere one. I just did a video about spheres the other day. It kind of looks the same as those. Doesn't it? Wait, you lose it? Oh, there it is. That's weird. 24 seconds. That's all we have. But this is actually one this is actually one spotted by the military. It's going pretty fast, I gotta say. That was weird too, isn't it? So this is one of the ones that is unidentified. Again, silver spheres. Now this one was one actually taken by the military, so this is the flyby. This might be a little bit loud.
It's over. A lot of people in the audience look pissed.
This is really a blink and you'll miss it sort of situation. There it is. I don't know, man. That's what now? That's four silver spheres now. Mind you, this is from, I believe this one is from last year. There's a better, yeah, there it is there. Like a blink and you'll miss it. Literally in for like 2 frames. Captured by a pilot and Navy fighter. It demonstrates the typical speed at which military aircraft may approach an unknown object. Weird, man. So we got South Asian object. Let's have a little look-see poo-poo. Wait, what? This is from 23 as well. This is artifacting. What? This is an aircraft, and the trail that it's leaving behind was the artifacting. Is there a report on this one? Middle East, Mediterranean, no altitude, no shape. A theater UAV operators. Okay. Infrared exhibited potential anomalous propulsion. Case resolved. Prosaic aircraft. The wake is a sensor artifact in each case.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
So it's not so much the object. So they're saying that this was an Airbus A380. What the hell is that? So they're saying it was this. So you're telling me this. That's an Airbus 380. How far away are we from it? So now we have another South Asian object. We're going to look at it first before we read their assessment. This one's a 2-minute one. Holy potato camera. I mean, I understand, like, you know, these are probably big military sensor cameras and stuff like that. What the hell am I looking at? Is it the little dot? Is that what I'm supposed to be looking at? This little, oh wait. Kind of hard because of the artifacting. That looks like a plane. You have your wings and you have your tail and you have the cabin and stuff like that, right? So this actually looks like a plane. That one's weird though. This is infrared as well. Okay. Oh, this is the one that shoots the bubbles. Hold on. This is the one that shoots the bubbles? So, I didn't know this was actually caught by military camera. That's interesting. Does it do it again? Yeah, it does. Interesting. This was also in Asia, right? After full analysis of the FMV, inclusion of additional footage with longer focal length, and analysis of commercial flight data, assesses object is likely a commercial aircraft with a trailing cavitation as a sensor. That's exactly the same answer as this one. What's the resolution? Let's read it. This is exactly the same result. Prosaic aircraft. This is an Airbus A. This is literally the exact same report as the other one. So it's an A380. Okay. You say so.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
I think we've looked at all of them now. Really weird. Really weird. It's really strange. I actually went through the entire report. I didn't bother putting in it. It's kind of lengthy. There's kind of a lot of data there. I might just make a single post about it or something like that. So keep an eye out for that one. There were a lot. I'll tell you, there's two things that stood out from the report to me. First is that there was about 500 reports from May 2023 until June of 2024. After June of 2024, up until October when this report was released, there was another 900 reports. So it's strange to me that the first 13 months of AARO being online and basically starting to receive information, it only received like 500 reports. And then from June onward, it received almost double that amount of reports, which is strange to me. Now, the other thing that stood out to me was in the report, they do actually say there's no evidence of the existence of extraterrestrial life. Okay, fine. But the other thing that they said, and there's another thing that a lot of people have been claiming lately, and I know Elizondo was one of them. I even think Corbell was one of them too, saying that these are transmedium. A lot of the stuff that we're seeing are transmedium. In this report, they say there was no evidence of any, zero of the reports they received, zero evidence of any transmedium. Now there was the FLIR video, I think, the Tic Tac, and then the other one, that I think the Go Fast one or whatever. That's the one that shows it looks like it goes underwater. That's not included in this report. This report is only for those 13 months. So inside of those 13 months, the reports that they got, there was no transmedium. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.